audio. In 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 audio.
Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to Saeed TV, and we are live for the press conference reaction. You know what? I don't do these normally, but I thought to myself, you know what? We need to start merging some afternoon shows up, and you know what, man? I wanna do press conference reactions. Man. I want to see what Ten Hag is saying. Let me know if you get notifications, man, because I feel like people have been messaging me saying they've not been getting notifications on their channel. Oh, sorry, my mic. Yeah, apologies. My mic's not on. But yeah, apparently people are not getting notifications. The best thing to do is put your notifications on. That's all I would say to you people. Put your notifications on so that you never miss a show. So big up to everybody who's here. Toby and Sick Grizz made Big Six finish early. Listen, man. Grizz family man. Ramadan, innit? You get me? So obviously, you know what I mean? He's a busy man. Obviously, he wasn't feeling well as well. So yeah, man. Big up to everybody who's here. Make sure you guys like the video on your way in. There's 100 people in here already. And yeah, man, a lot to talk about today, you know. I can't lie. Luke Shaw getting his contract. It's a controversial subject, Luke Shaw. I don't know. I just think for me, has he ever fulfilled his potential at Man United? Has he ever given us justification to say, you know what, we're happy with him? Has it been consistent, Luke Shaw? Has he come across a guy who said, you know what, we've been happy about your career? It's always divided opinion. Even myself, I've always wanted to kind of make sure, you know what I mean, we were sure about Luke Shaw, if that makes any sense. But I feel like with Luke Shaw, he has been given a contract. He's been given a 4-year deal. Yes, a 4-year deal, people. Luke Shaw has agreed a new 4-year contract with Man United and has already accepted it. All conditions of the deal. It will be completed soon as first called. Luke Shaw with a contract. Yeah, listen, Ten Hag apparently didn't know about this one. But has he earned the right, though? Let me ask you a question, guys, yeah? You know, contracts right now are easy to get, you know what I mean? You have to play maybe half a season well, you know what I mean, and whatnot, and then, you know, things get excited. But I ain't gonna lie to you. For me personally, I would have waited to give him the contract to the end of the season because you still don't know how the season's going to end well. You know what I mean? We still might not make top four. We still might not, you know what I mean, win the two other cups. Yes, we win the Carabao Cup. Yes, it's been a positive season. Yes, he's had a very good season when you deep it. You know what I mean? Nobody's arguing about that. But we've seen this all before. Luke Shaw plays for this contract or whatever's happening, or say now there's a short-term goal that he needs to go and get, whether it's get his position back. You've seen it before. Brandon Williams is coming, he gets his position back. He's a player who thrives on competition. So when he sees Malacia playing well, he wants to get back in the squad and he's a first starter. Nothing wrong with that. Competition is good. You should have that mentality, but the mentality should be you should always play well. And that's the difference with me with Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, I feel like sometimes his mentality is it's not for himself. And maybe I'm wrong. But sometimes I look at Luke Shaw's career and I'm like, it's been ups and downs. It's never been consistent Luke Shaw. You know what I mean? So I feel like a contract of some sort would have been good. But I think 4-year contract, that just shows you that the manager has confidence in him, and that is okay. And that is very good because, again, you want the manager to have confidence in the players. But it also means that, you know what I mean? Now, does that mean we're not going to get a new left back? You know what I mean? Does that mean maybe Luke Shaw might be put in the centre-back role? That might be his idea. George says here, Luke Shaw, Ten Hag won't let Luke Shaw slack. I believe in Ten Hag and Shaw from now. Don't get me wrong. I believe in Ten Hag. I believe his judgment. Don't get me wrong. But you can also have your opinion. And for me, my own opinion is I would have waited to the end of the season. And what's crazy about this year is that Ten Hag didn't actually know about this at all. He's talked about here. He goes, if he signed the new deal, if he signed, I don't know. I haven't heard. John, which is John Murto, didn't inform me until now. I have to wait for that. If true, I am pleased. We definitely want to keep him because he's a really important player. So he didn't know about it, which is not ideal because at the end of the day, I thought the director of football is supposed to work with the manager. They're the two that you would see have the best relationship. But man didn't even know about it. He was like, yo, if he signed, I don't know. I haven't heard. So again, John Murto is being John Murto, not letting people know, not doing his job properly. You know what I mean? Obviously, he surely must have kind of had some kind of briefing about it, but the final say has to be the manager, surely, in all of this, because he's the one that's managing the team. If he doesn't like him, then you know what I mean? Why is he going to sign a deal? But the bit at the end is affirmation, really, that, you know what, I am true. If true, I am pleased. We definitely want to keep him because he's a really important player for our team. But like I said, man, I think for me, ultimately, Ten Hag does like Luke Shaw. I think he's his first choice left back. I think Malacia is a backup, a bit harshly, but again, sometimes, you know what I mean? It's the game is a game, man. You got to step up. You know what I mean? I think for me with Malacia, yeah, he's had 2 bad games: Man City away and Ammonia, and I would argue that's probably been his 2 argued better games. Is he better than Luke Shaw going forward? No, I'll be honest with you, he's not. But I think is it kind of do people go at him too much or too harshly in terms of his going forward? I do think so as well, because at the end of the day, he does go forward. He does overlap. He, for me, is more intelligent than Luke Shaw. In terms of ball carrying, no. In terms of, I think defensively, I think they're both sharp. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know. Maybe the thing with Luke Shaw, he's maybe adaptable to multi-positions. You're looking at centre-back, left centre-back, he can play as well. So Ten Hag has that bit of versatility with Luke Shaw. But I think Malacia, Arsenal at home too. Nah, I think it was 1/2. Come on, man. It was 1/2. Malacia is the future. Yeah, he's only 23 years old. Does Ten Hag mean he knows he's getting a new contract, but he just don't know he's signed yet? Yeah, again, maybe because of the English, obviously it's not his first language, maybe he meant it in that way. You know what I'm saying to you? So let me know your opinions, people. You know what I mean? Comment down below, super chat, whatever you want to do, people. Let me know your opinions. Luke Shaw, did he deserve a new contract? My problem with Luke Shaw is that when things get uncomfortable in a match, he starts to do wild things and kick the ball straight back to Mo Salah and get unnecessary yellows. I think for me, his biggest kind of flaw for me is positioning wise. I think for me, that's a biggest flaw. I think with centre back, it's easier to kind of maneuver and position yourself well. You know what I mean? Because you're kind of locked into that area. When you're on fullback position, you have to judge the line, especially when you're on the wide fullback area. You have to be the one that judges the line the best. I know the centre backs will command and they'll try to pull you back in, but you've got to be able to kind of position yourself. With Luke Shaw, though, his positioning is awful. I'll be honest with you, I don't think it's great at all. And again, in a game, he can get a bit lost. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, he's getting cut. All of a sudden, he's getting, you know what I mean, getting beat 1v1. So it can happen with that, especially with Saka, exactly. Especially with Saka, man. Zoateng says if Shaw was more fit, he'd be a top left back. The thing is, his injury record is getting a little bit better. I can't lie to you, it is getting a little bit better. But once he goes injured, he's out for a long time because again, his build isn't like a Malacia build. He's a bit more muscly. He's a bit more kind of he's a bit more built than Malacia. Even though Malacia is quite wham, you know, if you actually deep it, he's quite stocky for his height and for his build. But I think for me, with Luke Shaw, yeah, exactly. This is it, Eliteno. Shaw keeps drifting into the middle of the pitch. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like for me, you know, poor recovery pace. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he's not that bad. Poor recovery pace. I think he's actually quite quick when he's recovering. But the problem is, though, you have to be proactive. I don't want to. Yes, you want a reactive defender that can get himself out of quick positions, like Saliba can. You know what I mean? He's a very, very reactive defender. He can, if you beat him for pace and then you know what I mean, you skip past him, he can recover. But I want to be a proactive defender, and I feel like that's what Ten Hag is saying. Saeed, how could you actually believe that Ten Hag didn't actually know about it? He's obviously only saying that because he's not official. Yeah, but still, though, you know, listen, we get communicated what we get communicated. I feel like for me, you know, what he said there and what he's saying is that he goes, if he signed, I don't know. I haven't even heard. So again, it's quite clear that he didn't know about it until now. Obviously, you have to still have that communication. You're having a press conference, bro. What do you mean about you don't know? He's literally having a press conference and people are asking him questions. He wants to be in control, Ten Hag. So he's thinking to himself, you know what? I know what I'm saying today. I know what's going on. You know, I want to be briefed. So if I'm going to a press conference, I don't know what's going on, then it's not really good luck, is it? You know what I mean? So I think ultimately he just was like, whoa, I didn't know about that. But yeah, I'm happy for him to kind of sign. What's Shaw's new weekly wage? I don't know, you know. What's Shaw's contract right now? Let's check Shaw's contract. Shaw's contract right now is, I don't know what his actual contract is, you know. And guys, make sure you're liking the video, people, man. We don't get enough likes on streams, you know. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You need to start patterning up, man. Like the video, people, man. It says here, talks have been going on place for extensive to short deal, given the current terms expire in 2024, and a positive conclusion would no doubt be a positive for the club and the player. It doesn't say here what his contract is. Contract. I don't know. I think it's on 150 grand a week. Let me just check here. Sport contract. He's on 150 grand a week. 150 grand a week. So I'm guessing either it would have been similar or would have been a bit up. He's on 150 grand a week, people. Yeah, you got it right. Young Abs got it right. Is it 190? What? I'm on website here. I don't know if it's a dodgy website. You know what I'm saying? But the website I've just been on is normally a reliable website that go. It says 150 grand a week. So I'm guessing a new and improved contract is what you're looking at. What? 180, 190, possibly. So Rag says you keep giving your Deadwood new contracts. Listen, man, I feel like for me, the danger with these contracts is that if he's not on form next year, and it seems to me that, you know, what do you call it? We have that split in the fan base again. It's a case again of Luke Shaw, Luke Shaw. That's the only kind of worry for me I have, is that are we going to keep having these conversations again? You know what I mean? But the good thing about it is that can play in multi positions, and that's the key for me. He can play in multi positions. He can play at left-sided centre back, and that is a key asset we need, man. He can play him at key left centre back. So Shaw going to probably be on 200k a week. Yeah, listen, man, it is what it is. I don't know what the thing is for me. Why am I United giving out contracts when the ownership isn't done yet? Like, you know what I mean? Why Rashford's waiting? You know what I mean? So listen, I would have the club should have just waited till the Qataris come or Jim Radcliffe come. They would have to look at it differently. But maybe they saw differently. Was he out of contract this summer? Was he out of contract this summer, people? He was out of contract in 2024, right? So, you know what I mean? You could have waited maybe. But listen, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Shaw is top 5 left backs in the Premier League. People stop hating. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. The club will never move forward. Big up Andy in the chat. But Rashford is top priority. And let's get into the press conference anyway, man. There's a lot to get into from the press conference. Ten Hag spoke about Martial, can you believe, man? But he also spoke about Marcus Rashford. He says here, I've got good hope he trained, but he had to do some treatment. He had to do individual training. Today he joined with the group. We have one more day. I have a good hope he will be available. You know, listen, man, best believe we need him available, man. This is our only hope. I can't lie to you, man. This is our only hope, people, of getting a win. I'll be real with you, man. I love Anthony. I love Sancho, but this is the main man. How many goals has he got this season, guys? I don't know how many goals he's got this season. Rashford goals this season. I think it's what, 23, 24 for the whole campaign. Goals this season. Let me know in the chat, people, man. I'm just checking right now. Goals this season. He's got 14 in the Premier League, 6 in the Europa League, 3 in the World Cup. So he's got 14 Premier League goals this season, guys. So 27 for the season. Well, there you go. Everything included, 27. So it is a big, you know what I mean? We need him back, man. I did see him limping. There was that video before the World Cup, not World Cup, before he went to England camp, yeah, he was limping. So I think for me, he's gone to New York. I don't know what he's gone over there. He's obviously gone for a little holiday. But he's obviously we need him. We need him fit and firing. And obviously the contract talk. I'm not trying to see Weghorst up front. You know what, man? I think for me, Martial can go straight back into the team. I love Weghorst, yeah, but I think there's too much emphasis on Weghorst now. I love the fact that he can play in that 10 role. I love the fact that he's always available. I love that he always works hard. But I'll be honest with you, Weghorst, it's not that I don't want him in the team, but Martial, you've got to come back. But just going back on Marcus Rashford contract update, it's an internal process. We are focused on winning games, of course, also planning for the future. So in the back, we're working on that. It's about agents, it's about football and director. Rashi, wow, he calls him Rashi, you know. Man's going to holidays, you know. I thought I was Ollie then. Rashi and I are focusing on performing. And that's what Rashford was talking about. That's why he debunked the news that came from the Daily Mirror. That he was focusing on his football. And you know what? Fair play. He wants a big deal, man. Guys, he's gonna be the highest earner at Man United. I'm gonna call it right now. I think he's gonna want at least 350 grand a week. At least minimum 350 grand a week. Because if Sancho's getting that, he'll want as well that money. So I don't know what you guys think. What money should Rashford get this summer? Let me know what his contract should be. If you were to give contract Rashford right now, yeah, what would you give him? What do you think he's worth? What do you think he's worth, guys? Let me know in the chat. What do you believe he is worth? Let me know in the chat, guys. 350, 300k, 350. Wow, okay, 300k max, 500k, 300k, including bonuses. Big up to anonymous user. I'm not even joking. If Ten Hag extends 30 years contract, that could cost him the job. Listen, man, relax, bro, relax. 500k inflation tax, bro. Man said 500k. You know that's crazy. PSG wouldn't mind offering 400k a week. You know, 450k a week. I'm not gonna lie to you. PSG wouldn't mind that if I'm being honest with you. So it is what it is. Big up Saeed, 300k bonuses. Yep. 300k is now the new field. You know what? That's a good point. You know, 300k might be the new 150k. You know, because you know certain players are getting that contracts right now on a regular, man. You know what I mean? Like the Premier League right now. You know, there's a lot of players in the Premier League who are on maybe 100k, 150k for their clubs. So it's not as if it's groundbreaking news. So yeah, man. I think ultimately it's down to the manager in it, and how he values Marcus Rashford. He goes on to talk about Marcus Rashford's trip to New York. I think it's positive that he was on a break. Our players are playing most of the games in the crazy season. They need a breather to collect energy. For me, it's a positive. He took time to turn off from football. Man like Ten Hag is not like Southgate. You know what I'm saying to you? Man wants a fit and ready Martial. You know what I'm saying to you? He wants a fit and ready Martial. Sorry, it's Rashford, sorry. You know, and that's what it's about, man. You know what I mean? I don't understand the idea of players can't go on holiday, man. You know what I mean? If they've got time off, they've got time off, innit? If you're using that time off to train as well while you're on holiday, then that's fair enough, innit? But listen, man, I think for me, let him do what he's got to do in it, man. You know what I mean? It's his time. You get me? And now I feel like for me, he's looking more like he's looking care of his body now. I feel like for me with Rashford now, you can see the training. You can see when he's on Instagram now, you see him doing rehabilitation. He's recovering right now. So yeah, man, listen, man. It is what it is. He went with a gal as well. A little bit of romance time. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with a bit of romance. He took his girl out. It's probably the only time he's going to take his girl out in the season until pre-season. She's getting a bit restless. She wants a little bit of trip to New York. So listen, why not, man? It is what it is. Big up to Ellen Taylor says Rashford 300k and a piano thrown in. All right, listen, man. How much is the piano, man? How much is the piano? Yo, big up Zoa10 for sending super chats, man. I appreciate anybody who sends super chats. You do get priority message, so if you do send them, I will read out your chat. To replace Rashi, we have to play 100 million plus 350k wages. Rashford worth 300 to 400k a week. Damn. It's mad, man. It's mad. It's crazy. People saying it's Ramadan. You know what, chill, man. I'm not making listen. I'm just saying for the purpose of him. You get me? Like, listen, I know it's Ramadan, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? He's got a girlfriend and he wants to, have a romantic time. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying anything that's outrageous, man. You know what I mean? Like, chill, brothers, chill. You lot are funny, man. You lot are funny. But yeah, let's get back into it. And guys, there's 250 of these here, man. Let's get the likes up, man. How many likes we on? Mods, let me know, man. We need to be on these likes, man. A lot of you don't like the video, man. And it's free to do so, man. So please like the video. It helps the algorithm, helps push out more numbers. And yeah, man, please like the video, people. Let's carry on. It's Ten Hag talks also about Marcus Rashford. He says, I've seen him back this week and he's shown a lot of energy, a lot of motivation. It was good spirit and a lot of focus. So yeah, man, Ten Hag backing his boy. Ten Hag says here, he has helped Marcus Rashford. It's not just about talk. I'm not Harry Potter. It's like a process. There are many tools you're going to put in your management to let people get the best form, best shape. So yeah, man like Ten Hag watches Harry Potter, man. You get me? Big up to Ten Hag. I don't really watch Harry Potter, but a little bit of reference there to Harry Potter there. You know what it is for me, though? I think Ten Hag, though, he's not giving himself credit, man. I know he's a manager. I know he's what do you call it? He's not going to give too much credit to himself, but he's been a massive credit for Ten Hag. Sorry for Rashford. The way he's helped his game, the way he's made his game more matured. You know what I mean? Intelligent off the ball. I think for me, you got to rate that, man, because Rashford was done last year. He's made him focus. He's made him be a team player. You know what, man? He's helped him massively, man. And I think for me, he deserves that, man. So big up to Ten Hag for doing that. Big up Masood, man. It's been a while, bro. Hope you're well. I'm fearful the Glazers won't sell Saeed. Giving out new deals and increasing season ticket price is something the new owners should be doing. I hear that, and I'm with you. I can't lie to you. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. But at the same time, I think it's going to be a long process. I can't lie to you, man. I think it's going to be a long process. I feel like for me, this will take time. And you know what? I'm just kind of leaving it now to the due diligence. I think for me now, I'm just focused on the season. I'm doing the Marcus Rashford now. I'm just focused on the season. Because the more I focus on the ownership, the more I feel like it's just going to drag on and drag on. Glazers are clearly wanting more money for the football club. The Glazers are trying to, clearly wanting $1 billion each. They want 7 billion, 1 billion for every member of the family. It's clear. They want to rinse this football club. And listen, it's business, isn't it? It is what it is. I just hope the Qataris are in it for the long run. I just hope that they are saying to themselves, you know what? We're not going to, we're very patient. We're not going to kind of fold. We're not giving up. And I want them just to stick in there, man. But The depth is crazy, man. The debt. The debt is crazy. I can't pronounce the word debt. Debt, you know, it's crazy. I don't know what it is with me, but yeah, the debt is a lot of money. I think we're nearly 1 billion in debt, man. It's not good, man. My season ticket now has gone up, man. Bristol Road was 340 quid. Yo, listen, that's crazy, man. You're in League Two, League One, yeah? 340 quid. Mine is £740, I think it is. I don't know if it's gone up, but it'll be 700. Right now it's 700, but I think it's gone up by 5%. 740 my season ticket. So mine is just literally what? It's just over, like, you know, it's double your amount. That's crazy, you know. Do you think that's good for League One, though? 340 quid. That's a lot of money, though, isn't it? Do you think that's a lot of money for League One? If I'm paying 700, I get to see Champions League football. But, you know, Tottenham Hotspur, I've got the most. Theirs is 1,400. Arsenal, I don't know what Arsenal is. Yeah, exactly. 1,400, man. I pay 740 for my season ticket. And I don't pay it for it all at once. I pay it on finance. You get me? So mine comes out, what? You know what I mean? For the season right now, I pay £70 a month. Had to pay mine. Yeah, you're not paying it on finance, Andy. You just want to just put it out there. Yeah, you get home games. Yeah, home games only, man. It's crazy, man. You got to pay for everything else, man. You know what I mean? So really, in reality, you're paying about 1,000 for the season anyway. You're paying 1,000 for the season. So yeah, man. Listen, it is what it is. Say debt, yeah. No, you know what it is though. Listen, I wasn't an English teacher. You know what I mean? Like, I was a chemistry teacher, so I was doing other, you know, periodic chemistry, and you know what I mean. I was doing other, you know what I mean, words and whatnot. So yeah, man, I wasn't saying the word debt, man. You get me? But let's carry on. Let's carry on. So it's about lineup, way of playing. It's about coaching, talks, informal. It's about coaches working with him, and especially a lot about himself, because he's the one, and he has the best skills, best mentality. There you go. Again, like I said, he's given a lot of credit to Rashford, and you know what I mean, and the way he's been coming. But let's talk about Anthony Martial. Anthony Martial is back, people. He is back. He's set to return to the Manchester United squad for the first time since January the 14th. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. But you know what, though? In terms of him playing a game, though, I don't even know when's the last time. Did he play on January the 14th? I can't remember. Who did Man United play on January the 14th? Man United fixture. Man United result. Let me just go on the January the 14th, because I can't remember him. Was he in the squad? Let me go back to January the 14th. Let me go back. Yeah, Man City. Oh, Man City. Yeah, he went off, didn't he? Yeah, he played one half. Wow, he played one half. And that half, he was poor. I'll be honest with you. He wasn't great. He was okay. Kolo Muani. Was it? Which game was it? Man City, innit? He got injured first half. First half, innit? Yeah, first half. Yeah. First half. He didn't score. That was away game. We scored in the second half. We scored 2 goals in the second half. Bruno Fernandes and who was the other goal? Was it Garnacho or was it someone else? I can't remember. You know what I mean? Yeah, he was decent. He was okay, but he wasn't 100%. He wasn't 100%. I'm not saying he was poor. That's probably the wrong word. But he wasn't 100% though. You could tell he wasn't 100%. Rashford, that's it, Rashford. He wasn't 100% though. But he's back in the squad. He couldn't run. That was the thing. He couldn't run. That was the problem. He was lacking that explosiveness. He wasn't closing people down. Maybe I looked at it from a different aspect. He wasn't closing people down. And I feel like for me, I just felt a bit frustrated with him because he couldn't give me what I wanted. But it was unfit. But listen, he's in the team right now, people. And yeah, man, listen, I'm just glad he's back in the squad, man. I think for me, that's what we needed, man. We need a fit and firing Martial, man. Look at him there. Here he goes. He's been training for 2 weeks. I think he can be involved. So promising update from Eric Ten Hag that he is available. He is ready. He is, part of the squad. Whether he can be fully fit and he's giving 100%, that's another question, man. Is he gonna give 100%? That's another question, man. So let me know in the chat, guys. Are you happy What are you thinking, man? Are we gonna get a fit and firing Martial, man? Are we gonna get a guy who can give us the end of season charge, man? Let me know in the chat, guys, man. Are we gonna get it? Martial loves playing against Newcastle. You know what? It's a good point, you know. Martial's record against Newcastle is not bad, you know. Let me just go and double check now what his record is like and his goal record. Record against record against Newcastle. If I look at it here, he has played in total 8 games against them, and he scored 4 goals. That's not bad, you know that, you know. 8 games in total, and he scored 4 goals. You know what I mean? He's got a good record, man. 4 goals against Newcastle in 8 games, man. Martial FC, they're back, people. They're back. They are back. If you can stay for the next season, we will go on a good run. Listen, man, we just need someone that can get the ball, hold it for us, you know what I mean, and a link-up play, man. We've missed that link-up play. He is the glue. Well, whether you like it or not, he's not a glue in terms of injuries, but I tell you what, he's the glue when he's on the pitch because the ball sticks to him. The ball then, with Rashford, with what do you call it, Bruno Fernandes, you then can see that everyone else can then make them runs. With Weghorst, like I said, he's been doing a decent job, but again, sometimes the ball doesn't stick to him. Sometimes the ball, you know, I mean, not gonna lie to you, there's that kind of movement. He's not very agile. You know what I mean? With Martial, can just turn, bang, burst of speed. He has got that burst of speed. He isn't explosive, but he's got that dribbling skills that can just go past people. And that's what he can do. Faz is fuming. A goal every other game. Yeah, Weggy, outstanding. Listen, man, Weggy's still here, man. Weggy's still here. I'm only happy if Martial stays fit because Weghorst needs to hold bench. Listen, the manager has been talking about Weghorst in the starting lineup, and has been talking about him. Let's see what he's got to say about Weghorst. He's been talking about McTominay as well. We will talk about it here. He goes here. I think I'm happy with Weghorst. He's doing better because when Root is in the team is performing better. There you go, man. Look at everybody here. Look at everybody here. Whether you like it or not, we play better without Weghorst in the team. Does it give you the numbers? No. But the manager is here saying what he's got to say. And listen, we trust the manager, people. Trust the manager. But yeah, man, he's doing a good job, man. I feel like for me, Weghorst has been put in a very difficult position, man. He didn't want to start. He did, not saying that he didn't want to start, but he never thought he would have this much impact in the team. He's played every single game since he's been here, barring a couple, people. But it's okay to kind of say, you know what, he's okay. You know, it's okay for you to say that you disagree with the manager. I disagree with the manager sometimes as well. You know what I mean? So you guys, let me know in the chat. To be fair to you guys, though, Ten Hag doesn't speak bad of players, though. Does he? He doesn't really speak bad of players, does he? You know, he said the same thing about Ronaldo, and then Ronaldo left. So it's not as if this means everything. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean everything, but it's a good positive sign, man. It's a good positive sign. You know what I mean? You guys, man, wallahi, it's crazy. Big up to my guy Sing. Listen, love for the super chat, bro. Salam alaikum. Wa alaikum salam, bro. Inshallah, Ramadan has been good for you and yours. My local message is in need of urgent help, and I was wondering if you were able to share the link I have put in the chat. Yeah, man, share me the link, bro. Where's the link? Put the link in again so I can pin it. I'll pin the chat, bro. Come on, man. I'm here, bro. I'm here. Share the link again, and I'll pin it, bro. But yeah, big up to you for sending a super chat, bro. Weghorst Ronaldo. Eric Ten Hag will always back his players in his press. Of course, man, of course. And he carries on to say here about Weghorst. What did he say about Weghorst here? I think that was it, to be honest with you. He talks about Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay can play many roles. It's clear he has scoring capabilities for Scotland, but also this season for us, he's a really good finisher. But I see him as a midfielder. What does he mean, midfielder? Does he mean midfielder as in a holding midfielder? Or does he mean a box-to-box midfielder? What does he mean by that? Let us know in the chat, people. But I can't see your link, bro. Put your link in again, bro. He says here, Scott McTominay can play in many roles. It's clear he has a scoring capability for Scotland, but also this season for us, but it's really a good finisher. But I see him as a midfielder. So again, he doesn't see him as a box-to-box midfielder. He doesn't see him as a player who can, you know what I mean, is better further forward. This is crazy. You know what I mean? It's mad, but again, I see him as a bench player. Me, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. You can be happy for someone, yeah, but I'm not fooled, man. I really am not fooled, man. I really am not. Scotland is different. You know what I mean? Scotland is more, you know what I mean? You play with a lot of freedom. You play with a lot of expression. It's more passionate. So yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really buy into that, man. I really don't. You got to be happy for him, but I think he just raised the price. I spoke to Matty yesterday. He said he would take him for some money. So listen, man, if Matt is going to take it for 25 to 30 million, I'm taking him as well, man. Big up to Sule BGR says, Weghorst is crap. I'm sorry, my boy Tony is back. Let's go win some trophies, man. Listen, you Martial fans, yeah, I've got one question for you. Martial, if he doesn't stay fit, yeah, for the rest of the season, are you selling him? You Martial FCs, yeah, if he doesn't stay fit for the rest of the season, are you selling him? Because it can't be, you know, you can't just say Martial FC, we're back every single time. You know what I mean? You've got to make sure he stays fit. So if he's not fit for the rest of the season, then I'm sorry, he's got to be sold. He's not reliable. If he can give me the rest of the season, then we'll think about it. But they won't give me an honest answer. Sully BGR, let me know what you think. Still sell Martial. Well, there you go. But I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know how much we're going to get out of him. Not putting a play for the club, then Ronaldo fangirls. Listen, man, it's getting heated in here. It's getting heated. Guys, keep smashing the likes up, man. There's 300 of these in here. And we're currently on 113 likes, man. Let's get to 200 likes. Come on, people, man. But we're supposed to be a community here, man. Let's get to 200 likes, people, man. Big up to everybody who's here. NUFC 98% Geordies. Yeah, well, there you go. Scott McTominay. Oh my God, Scott Messi is good goal scoring form. We need him to play a more advanced role. The problem is though, Bruno Fernandes is better in that role, man. So I don't understand where we're gonna put him. Where would you put him? You know what I'm saying? Where would you go and put him in that position? That's the problem, man. Ten Hag speaking about time wasting. Concern, we know when they delay. Yeah, it's something that is what refereeing doesn't want. They want to have the tempo in the game. That is their aim. So they have to be consistent to let them go to do so and act what the policy is. You know, there's a big stat, you know, about what do you call it? Big up to my guy Premsy, man. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, man. Big up Premsy. The thing is, with Newcastle, apparently there's a stat that apparently this season 55 minutes have been in play. So they do time waste a lot, you know. Listen, it is what it is. They can do what they want, but 55 minutes is crazy amount for the game to be played within the parameters of the pitch. So that's mad, you know. I don't know if I've got that stat wrong here, but is it 55 minutes? You know what I mean? So we've got to be careful. So if they go 1-0 up here, listen, we need to be switched on. We need to be focused. We need to be on it. We need to be, you know, finding solutions. People need to step up and start, you know what I mean, having accountability, man, and being on it, man. Tactical fouling, whatever you want to call it, man. Get in their faces, rattle them. You know what I mean? 55 minutes is scary, man. That amount for the ball to be in play is mad, you know. When you actually deep it, it's crazy for the ball to be in play. So it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be what do you call it? Easy, man. Let's see what else the managers said. Managers talking about striker as well. The managers talked about possibly buying a striker in the summer. He said here, let me stop this screen. Let me get the new screen up here. He's saying, Ten Hag on getting a goal scorer. What I said previously, I work in the back on next season, but we're now working on this season. So first of all, make sure everybody's available and keep improving the way of play. And that's for the balance best chance of scoring more goals. So it's a bit of a political answer. He's not really told us what we're going to get. He's just saying basically let's focus on the season. But next season, man, we need to be buying 2 strikers minimum, man. I don't know if we could go and get a Brighton striker. Maybe go and get that Brighton striker. Maybe go and get Osimhen or Kane. I want Osimhen, Hodgland as well. I don't know how much Hodgland will cost you, man. I don't know how much it will cost you. But Hodgland is an option as well. Yeah, man, we need a goal scorer next season, man. We can't be relying on Weghorst. I think it's a miracle, this season that we've Rashford has kept us in this so-called, race. He's kept us in it as far as how many competitions we're in right now. You know what I mean? There's a lot of issues, man. You know what I mean? And Ten Hag has survived it. He's created a balance. You see it there, what he's trying to say. He's created a balance of scoring more goals. Anthony's chipped in with a few goals. Sancho, he's again trying to chip in with the goals. But we need more people to start scoring goals, man. Bruno Fernandes, I think, hasn't scored enough goals for me that he normally should do. But listen, Eric Ten Hag's a plan, man. Hodgson can't be more than 40 to 50 million. I hope not, man. I hope not. Because, again, it's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money for these strikers, man. You're looking at Mudryk. 100 million now is nothing. 100 million is 40 million and 50 million now. 100 million is like the new norm now for players. 150 million now is becoming the new norm. 150 now is becoming a benchmark for certain situations. So we need more, man. We need more options, man. Obviously Garnacho's out injured as well. I don't think Garnacho's available. I don't think the manager talked about that, but Garnacho isn't available. Eriksen won't be fit. Varane, I don't know what's the latest with Varane, Is he injured or is he playing? I don't know what it is, Is Varane available? Let me find out if Varane is available. Because we need him, man. I can't lie to you, especially against Isak, who will be physical, who will be, you know what I mean? I don't know, man, if Varane is available. I'm assuming he would be available because you got to remember, he's been out. He doesn't do international football anymore. So he's now got time to recover, rested. So I think Varane will be fit. He's available, yeah? Okay, say less then. That's good. Garnacho's been in training. So has Garnacho's been in training. Nah. Say no more. That's big. That's big, man. We need Garnacho, man. We need him, man. He's an impact off the bench. He's someone that for me, gives us a bit of life on that left-hand side, man. We then can put Rashford through the middle. It gives us a bit of, the dynamics changed, man. He trained, yeah? Wow. That's crazy. I thought he'd be out for a while. I thought he'd be out for like 6 weeks, man. Garnacho's available, yeah? Well, it depends if he's available. Let me go check now if he's available. Garnacho, is he available? Oh, let me see. Justin. Okay. No, it says here Alejandro Garnacho is expected to play for Argentina in the under-20 competition in May. No, nothing on that. No, I haven't seen anything there. No, just Paul Scholes talking about him. But yeah, they arrived in Carrington, so it must mean that they somehow... But again, if you're arriving in Carrington, you might be doing rehabilitation. It doesn't mean that you're fit. It doesn't mean you're fit and ready. It just means you're rehabilitating. That's why you go to train. So it's not as if... Van der Beek as well. He's back to at least training. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's training on grass. But so many players are out, man. It's crazy, people. The amount of players that are out, man. Eriksen, Van der Beek, Garnacho. Obviously, Martial's returning back now. You know what I mean? It's a lot, man. Van der Beek's another one, man. Imagine Van der Beek to the end of the season. Again, something, an option, isn't it? It's not as if, you know what I mean? It's just an option, man. Who would you play on the right wing? For me, it's Anthony, innit? I'm playing Anthony on the right wing. It's simple as that, man. I think for me, he's the one that, again, you know what I mean, works best in the system. You know what I'm saying too? So, yeah, I'm picking Anthony, man, on the right-hand side. It might be recovery. Yeah, I think it will be recovery. Are you happy with the Luke Shaw deal? I think ultimately, we're here for the manager. I would not have probably signed Luke Shaw on a New Year deal until the end of the season. I think for me, we waited to the end of the season. Contracts were always done at the end of the season. You know what I mean? Like, just especially when you know he's got time left on his deal. I think them sort of deals, you can leave it to the end of the season. It's not as if no one's busting a gut to sign Luke Shaw to the end of the season. I'm not. I'm not able to send the link on YouTube, but I've sent it to your Instagram. Okay, bro. No worries, man. No worries, bro. Love for the super chat, bro. Love for the super chat. I'll try and get that link up as well as soon as I can. But yeah, guys, get your questions in. Any questions you want to ask about press conference, anything that you want to talk about, please do send it me now. I'm just getting this GoFundMe link so I can put it in the chat. But yeah, if you want to donate, people, donate on the GoFundMe. Help the brother out. And yeah, man, big up to the guy here. But yeah, Eric Bailly trained today, bro. Eric Bailly, is he still alive, bro? Eric Bailly, he comes back to the club, yeah? If Marseille don't make the Champions League, he comes back to the club. And then we've got to find another way of selling him again. Eric Bailly, man. Man like Eric Bailly, crazy, man. The amount of players that are still hovering around, man, it's crazy. Alex Telles comes back as well. So there's a lot of players that are still coming back, man. 7 years of nothing and 1 year good playing. Other fans happy with Luke Shaw contract. Standards dropped massive at United. To be fair, there are better projects players to sign up Eric Ten Hag. You know what it is, though? I feel like with me, yeah, with Luke Shaw, the manager's on a positive feeling. I think right now he wants to keep his squad. Like I said, man, you could go and get left backs out there, but he believes that he's got the best technical security. He believes he's the one that he can trust. I think there will be a phase right now where we will have this conversation about Ten Hag and sorry, Luke Shaw, where we're going about should we have given his contract out? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You're doing a watch along on Sunday? Yes, watch along on Sunday. Watch along tomorrow for the game against Arsenal. Sorry, not Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool. Yeah, man, we got watch alongs galore, people, man. Make sure you tuned in, man. We've got Rivals Talk 5 o'clock as well. Me and Grizz Khan, Rivals Talk. Make sure you tune in for that one as well. He's had 7 years of nothing. Stop chatting nonsense. Wow, listen, people are not happy, man. It's okay not to be happy, though, man. You know what I mean? This is your feelings, what you believe in. If you believe Luke Shaw doesn't deserve a new contract, that's entirely up to you. You know what I mean? But it's the manager right now who's got in control, you know what I mean, and whatnot. I just feel like for me, you know what I mean, I would have waited till the end of the season. Nah, you're fair side, but other fans wanted to career. Well, he will end his career. If he's 28 now, by the time 4 years, that's what, 32. Standards have dropped so low, fans can't stop twerking for this show guy. Yep, there you go. I feel like, you know what I mean, they are more, this is a key point here. There are more priority signings than fullbacks. I think the fullbacks were kind of set, but at the same time, yeah, fullbacks are key for initiating a new style of play. You're looking at Zinchenko, Ben White. You're looking at Kyle Walker. You're looking at Guardiola. The first thing he did, was sort out fullback. First thing he did was buy 50 million fullbacks in Mendy and Kyle Walker. Same thing with Zinchenko now. You know what I mean? These are situations where the manager believes that in the system, they're the ones that are key to what you do, the inverted fullback. The thing with us here, we play inverted fullbacks, but we don't do it to the level of Guardiola. We might position them so that we have an extra midfielder, but we don't do it to the point where we're doing it like Guardiola and Arteta do. But how many positions can you sort out in one summer? We've still got to sort out one more centre back. I would want to get Kim Min Jae. We need a centre back. We need two midfielders, 2 or 3 midfielders. We need what do you call it? We need a striker. There's a lot to sort out, guys, man. I think what it is here. You can't do everything in one summer. I think roughly this summer, Man United will sign 4 players. They will sign 2 midfielders, striker, and a centre back. That's what I believe. I don't think Man United are signing what do you call it? They're not signing a goalkeeper. Whether you like it or not, guys, Man United are not signing a goalkeeper. They're not signing a goalkeeper. They're not. Guys, there's 132 likes. Let's get it up to 200, guys. Everybody right here, right now, there's 132 likes, man. Please like the video. It doesn't cost you a penny, but it helps the algorithm, man. The more likes we get, the more it helps the algorithm, boosts the algorithm, and gets the content out there, man. So I appreciate it if everyone hit the like button right now. I reckon we sign a goalkeeper. I don't know, he's not really talked about De Gea. De Gea spoke, by the way. I think I think he spoke. He wants to stay here, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You might not like it, but he wants to stay here, man. I'm gonna go play you the interview of De Gea wanted to stay at Manchester United, man. But De Gea wants to stay, man. He wants to be part of the club. He wants to be part of the tradition. But here's De Gea anyway, people. Hear what he's got to say. De Gea.
I've been here many years, enjoying every moment in this club, playing many games, and now with Tom as well. I'm enjoying a lot with the goalies. So yeah, of course it's great to be here. It's a massive club. I love the club, and yeah, I'm really happy here. Of course, it's been the same over the years. A lot of noise about everything in this club, but players, we just focus on games, especially the one we have on Sunday is a massive game for us because we want to finish on the top 4, of course, and like I say, we have many games. So I think we have to be really care on training, on recovery well, on help the team, and that's the most important thing.
And by the way, yeah, Tom Heat has got a little bit of an injury. When did he get a braced foot? Look at this here, people. Look. Tom Heat is out as well. Like, what the heck? When did that injury come out? How did he get injured? Let me just see this here. Where's the bit there? There's a bit where he's got a brace. Let me just look at this here. There we go, there. When did he get a brace? Where's he got injured, man? When did he get injured, yo? What's going on? So we ain't got no keeper. We got Jack Butland. Jack Butland and David De Gea. So listen, people that are saying that Ten Hag, this and that. When did he get a foot injury? But look here, people. Ten Hag asked whether he wants to extend Rashford and De Gea's contract. Yes, I do. So people, you David De Gea's out there, you're in the mud. You're in the mud. David De Gea is going to sign a new contract and the manager wants it to happen. The manager wants it to happen. He says, yes, I do. Come on. My manager right there. David De Gea, man. Give his flowers. Without him, we'll be packing our bags. Facts. Yeah, man. Good to see this David De Gea love out there, man. David De Gea love out there. Look at this, man. It's David De Gea love, man. You get me? So listen, man. Everybody appreciate David De Gea, man. Everybody appreciate David De Gea. The manager wants to extend this contract. Yeah, but the thing is, yeah, I understand. You know what I mean? He would not say no, but he's given us affirmative. He would have just said, you know what, that's up for the club. He could have given a political answer. You know what I mean? So there's two ways of looking at it. He could have easily said, that's up for the club to say. But also, he said, yes, I do. Why would he say, yes, I do, then go back on his words? That means he would be lying. And we don't like a manager who lies. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? The manager, he's here to stay. I would, for me, sign him on a New Year deal, but then also buy a new keeper next year. I don't think we need a keeper next year, but I think the season after, I think we should buy a keeper. I think David Raya, Costa, I think Onana's a good keeper. I think Mike Mania, but I don't think it's a priority, guys, this year. I think for me, your opinion, guys, will change about David De Gea once we get new midfielders. I really do. I think everybody's opinions here will change once we get two new midfielders. If we go and get a 6 or a De Jong type of prototype, I generally think at a midfielder that we can control games better. I think everybody's judgment will change on David De Gea. I really do. I really do. I think for me, the lack of people wanting to get the ball and receive it in tight spaces, in difficult positions, press resistant. You know what I mean? I feel like that is we haven't got that in a long while, man. Michael Carrick used to receive the ball off David De Gea, off whoever Van der Sar, and play them line-breaking passes. And all of a sudden, we're in a completely different zone. And this is with David De Gea. Listen, Van der Sar was a decent technical keeper. You know what I mean? He wasn't the greatest, you know what I mean? But he was very, very competent on the ball. But he also had Michael Carrick in front of him, who was very, very, you know what I mean? What do you call it? Calm under pressure. So when he gives the ball to Michael Carrick, you know what I mean? Or Paul Scholes, we get it and we get out of possession and we get out of danger. That's what it's all about. You have to get out of the first phase of play. But David here doesn't have that at the minute. So once we do that, then I think our what do you call it? Our mindset changes. It really does. Yeah, exactly. There you go. There you go, man. I feel like that's when I think like we'll have a digital. If then, yeah. Let me ask you a question. If then, yeah, David De Gea is still making mistakes. That's when I'll say it's time. It's over now. You've got a number 6 in front of you. You've got a guy you can pass to, and you're not passing him the ball. Then you know what? Numero uno, his time is over. But again, he drops in the middle, but it's different to the way De Jong would. Casemiro isn't press resistant, no. You know what I mean? Casemiro is not a ball carrier. There's different ways of receiving the ball. De Jong, when he gets the ball, he either passes and makes line-breaking passes, or he drives into the space. Again, it's a different role Casemiro has. Casemiro's more of a destroyer. It's more of a, you want him to win the ball high up the pitch. You want him to do other things. He is comfortable on the ball, but at the same time, they do completely different roles. Why wait for that moment, though, act now? Yeah, listen, it is what it is. I just feel like, you know what? It depends on our budget, man. We don't know our budget. If our budget changes and we've got 300 million to spend, I don't know. I'll just give you an example. Let's say what Chelsea. Look at the way Chelsea spent 300 million in one January transfer window. If that comes to that situation and we're spending 300 million in one January transfer, that's when I can say, you know what? If it's an option, fair enough. Paulinho is a good player. Paulinho is a top player. I would go and get Paulinho. But again, we need a Casemiro replacement as well, guys. I don't know what you guys think, but Paulinho, for me, would he be on a bench? Would he want to be a bench player? I don't know, man. I think for me, you go and get a young up-and-coming player, maybe. I don't know. Kone, is he more of a box-to-box rather than a 6? I don't know. You know what I mean? Who could we get out there? Because Paulinho will want to play games. Casemiro can do what De Jong does. Nah, come on, man. Come on, man. We play him like a destroyer because we need one. Eriksen been doing De Jong's job for us, but he's injured. But Eriksen is not. Eriksen is a bit, in terms of mobility, he can't drive into space like De Jong does. You know what I mean? So again, I disagree with that one as well. Enzo Lefebvre, I've heard about this guy. I heard about Enzo Lefebvre. I need to watch him more. Enzo Lefebvre, French footballer, innit? Enzo Lefebvre plays for Lorient. Apparently, Man United are interested in him as well. Enzo Lefebvre. Let me go check his profile. I've not watched a lot of him. Maybe I need to do Lorient watch-alongs. I don't know. We'll have to see, man, people. But he's 23 years old. He's more of an attacking midfielder. Oh, what's going on here, man? What's this advertisement's going on? He's more of a midfielder. 28 years old. Yeah, man. 4 goals, 5 assists. Again, he's not a we need a CDM. We need a CDM, man. I think for me, attacking midfielder, we do need one as well. But yeah, man. His dribbling is mad. I need to watch more of him, man. That's the thing, though. I need to watch more of him. People run by him like he's in there. What, this player here? He can play as an 8. Yeah, he can play as an 8. Okay. Listen, I don't know much of him, so I'll have to keep an eye out for him. So, yeah, man, listen, it's going to be interesting, man, to see who Man United get, man. The scouting report's going to be good. So we're going to see, man. We're going to see. But, yeah, people, I'm going to wrap up the show now here. Guys, there's 147 likes. There's 250 of you in here. Can we get to 200 likes before the end of the stream? Can we do that, man? Is it possible we can get 200 likes, man? Because I feel like for me, we don't get enough likes on the video, people. To get the algorithm up, I kid you not, you need to get the likes up. It helps the algorithm. It pushes out your content more. So please, please leave a like on the video to appreciate the content. Rivals Talk at 5 o'clock. You will get redirected from here. So you don't even have to leave here if you want to. If you want to just leave your phone, your computer on while the stream is on, feel free to do so. And yeah, make sure you check out the pinned comment for the charity. Donate if you can. Big up the brother who put his link up there. And yeah, man, I'll be back 5 o'clock for Rivals Talk. I hope you've enjoyed it. Luke Shaw, new contract. Martial's back. Rashford's back. Listen, Man United hopefully back with 3 points on on Sunday. But yeah, guys, I'll see you at 5 p.m. for Rivals Talk. We're out. Peace.